Hi there guys, this was going to be take 2 because I had just done a recording of quest number 91 for you guys, and then I must have missed an enemy because, yeah, I didn't get the objective, so let's try that again. So, the objective reads, special attacks only allowed for medals with a special attack value of 3 or more, which I thought meant tier 3 or above, and that could be true, but for whatever reason it doesn't allow 5-star medals in, so yeah, I'm going to use my aerial and flounder as my buffer. I don't really want to, just because it costs 3, and I'm a little bitch boy. That is very, very used to my Sebastian only costing 1, but we'll make do, I guess. If you didn't see my last video, my sleeping line is up to level 17, and the reason for that is because at 17, we unlock this slot here, which is a reverse slot. Up until then, it's just a really basic, no upright or reverse slot. And given that my should be is just like the best medal, one of my most useful medals and one that I keep coming back to time and time again, I thought it was worth the resources to get it up to 17. I haven't gone any further than that because I don't know if it's worth it. Like, I miss these guys down here. Yeah, I haven't gone any further than that yet because it's kind of a case of like, I think Counterpoint is the more useful Keyblade to me. Counterpoint is a reverse. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if I can take these guys out with just my should be, but we'll see. Okay, well, Poison Plus went off. So there you go. I mean, I guess if you want to bring a Poison Plus medal with you, you can. Okay, there you go. Now, you might notice and get up in arms that I'm using Aerial, and then I'm using this Sora Donald Goofy medal here. Here's the thing. Aerial, the only reason I'm using her is because my Sebastian isn't at 6 stars. That's quite literally the only possible reason I'm using her. Sora, Donald, and Goofy, I just want there to have a... Okay, perfect example. I just want to have a medal that does multiple hits in case I run into like a growth egg or any one of those like eggs. It does multiple hits. It's not because it's a tier 4 medal or whatever. That's not the reason it's here. It's here because it deals multiple hits. Because I like the look of it. And it costs low. But Stitch does exactly the same job. So if you had Stitch in the back here, just put him in there, he would have taken that thing out easily. And yeah, this one ends very abruptly. It's just over. So hopefully I didn't mess this one up. So Nova and Militia B will do more than enough work to completely take him out. So, bap. Okay, so I hopefully did it correctly that time. That should have been the Electrum Ore for quest number 91. Okay, I didn't even introduce the video. So yeah, I'm going to do number 91 to 95. The reason I'm pushing these out is because I do want to record the content that I do even for myself, just because if I struggle with it and then I find a way to beat it, that might be able to help someone else out in the future. You know, it's like, oh, I didn't think if I combine this medal with this medal, then, or like this combo with this combo, whatever, then I could have passed it. So, even though I really want to do it for myself and just get through it all, because I like beating all the content that I can. Goodbye. Yeah, I still do want to record it for you guys. Like, these videos aren't going to get any views at all because who would need it? Like, only people that would need it would watch it. So, well, I assume. But unless you just really, really like hearing my voice, you know. Yeah, right. Okay, god damn it. Alright, so now I'm going to be sad again. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And here's why. Yeah, like, I more want to have just like an archive of how I beat this quest just up online. Boink. Yeah, I don't really mind if no one's watching it. Just if there's some random person one day looking it up, going, "Oh, how do I beat this quest?" And then, yeah, they'll be able to find a way of doing it. But if you are watching, thank you. I do appreciate it. Leave me a comment to be like, "Yep, I'm that guy. I'm watching it right now." but should have plenty more exciting things to talk about in the near future. Okay, so my setup here, same again. I just want to buff and use my one powerful medal. You guys saw before, Militia B was almost able to take out the wizard without any buff or anything. So with this buff here, the buff only costs 2, and then it should be more than enough to take out the... How did they not think this through? That's ridiculous. Alright, you didn't come here to say that. But yeah, there you go. Do quest number 92 if you want to laugh. The world was pure darkness, and also the genie balloon. Alright, so defeat all enemies within 1 turn, as per every other time. We shouldn't need to buff here. We should just be free to chop, and chop we do. Same again. Ooh, okay, so... Alright, I'm going to experiment here and just figure out how much damage I do to an enemy that technically resists my hits, so... But, wow. Only 18k. So you will notice that I've poisoned him there. And that's a valid strategy, like bringing poison medals along with you to deal just that little bit more damage. My owl has Poison Plus from the Zigbar High Score... No, the Zoldan High Score Challenge. And I kind of like having it there. I don't use it all that often, but when I do, it seems to help me out, so yeah. Again, he's only here just because he fills out the end slot nicely. Stitch would be fine. Like, everyone should be able to guild Stitch, so there's no reason why you couldn't have him in the back there. Yep, they're all magic type enemies, so I have absolutely nothing to fear by going for this chop Marley B here. Getting a little bit of SP back, an even easier version of exactly what I just did. Chop. SP's going pretty well, haven't really been forced to use too much yet, so... Same again though here, I will have to use... Okay, poison missed that time, so that'll be interesting to see if I can pass it. Oh, okay. I must have had a really low roll last time because I was easily able to take him out this time. It's interesting. That's the thing about this game, it's like, when you're running the high score challenges, just because you've done it once doesn't necessarily mean that that's like as good as you can do. You could just get like low rolls sometimes, or high rolls, or sometimes low rolls are in your favor, like sometimes they actually help you squeeze out, you know, one more hit from a multi-hit attack, or whatever, but okay, so Militia can definitely take this out, but let's use our Nova. It's going to take out part of me really wants to just tap here in the interest of saving SP, but no, I'm not brave enough. I don't think it would have done enough. In fact, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have done enough. I wouldn't have needed to do nearly 10,000 damage, and I don't think I had it from one tap from Ollie, but I might have. Very white face for a second there. Okay, 2 down, and that's only 8 minutes in and 2 down already. Beautiful. Okay, so I really want to unlock Counterpoint just because I want to like look at it and start thinking about builds I could do with it. I think I mentioned it before, but like we have some really good event medals that could fit well on that. We have, I mean, it's not great, but Christmas Sora. Hey, I did it. Christmas Sora fits in there pretty well. Jack Skellington is a bit outdated, but still has uses. I still use him in Proud Mode quite a bit. Pause. Unpause. Okay, so like I really think that this Keyblade is a magnificent example of being smart with your resources. Special attacks with a bonus value of 70% or higher allowed. Okay, if I wanted to, I could have gotten all of my Electrum Orbs from the previous run, from the previous Proud Mode quests. Obviously I didn't earn all of them, and I could probably go back now and try and earn a few more, but I could have dumped every single one of them the second they came out into Sleeping Lion. But there wouldn't have really been a point to that. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that I've gotten the Sleeping Lion to the point now where it's able to do a lot of content for me. Like it's taken care of all of these quests with, so far, all of the objectives filled out. and I didn't spend a single Electrum Ore more than I needed to. Now you could argue that I could have done it with a Halloween Sora in this slot here, and I would probably agree with you that Halloween Sora in this slot would have done a pretty good job, to be honest, at taking out all the other enemies. But that's exactly it. It's like, these resources are meant to be spent on... What am I trying to say? These resources are meant to be spent on these Keyblades, right? That's the only purpose they have. They're meant to be spent on these things. But it might be a case later on that I really need some extra power out of my Counterpoint, you know? I'm like... God, sorry, I've had a long day at uni. Okay, my Counterpoint Keyblade has come along, and I'm doing a Proud Mode quest. Shit! Well, that was dumb. Alright, I was going to use Nova here, but obviously I would have intended to use the special attack on Militia. God damn it, I'm an idiot. Alright. God damn it, that's so stupid. Alright, let's say I wanted... Come on. I've got a Counterpoint quest that I really need some extra power coming out of it. And lucky me, oh damn, that's exactly it. Sorry guys, I'm stupid today. Okay. I'm now just realizing that I can't actually use my final medal here. So I'm not going to be able to one-turn this. I'm not going to be able to one-turn this stupid little weasel here. Poison's going to go off, but it won't be enough. Maybe it will be enough, actually. If he only has 6 HP. He's got 9. God damn it, he's got 9 HP. Yeah. Okay, so that's something to look out for. If you have a... Ooh, hello. This is who I should have saved my Nova for, by the way. Part of me hopes I die here just so I can wipe, because I really don't want to... Yeah. Kill me, please. Kill me. Alright. I'm going to forcibly restart anyway, because there's no point. Like, I really want the Electrum Orbs, and I'm capable of getting them, so I'd much rather just show you guys how to get those rather than waste your time with other stuff. Okay, so, yeah, what I'm trying to say is, as I preach all along in this game, just be smart with your resources. If you're at a point where you can't beat some content, yeah, feel free to dump some more in. Like, if you don't have Militia be guilted quite as high as I do, for example, and you're like, oh man, if that slot was a little bit higher up, I could probably do it. Go for it. You know, get it to level 20, get it to level 25, or whatever, but just keep in mind that you may later on need your Counterpoint to be a bit stronger. Who's this? Okay, I'm going to put Larxene B in the back slot, literally just because she's guilted above 75%. And she will be able to take out that little egg for me in the events that I run into it again. So... But Flower Meow would actually work equally as well, because it does 5 hits. Okay, Molly back where he usually goes. Pull him out. I kind of like having Al here, to be honest. I don't really know why. Like, God damn it. Alright. I think I've got another Al in here somewhere. Yeah, I do. Alright. Now it's gonna be a case of I've got some alternatives if I need if I need ways of taking out that friggin' egg. So yeah, with the eggs, as long as you can deal 9 hits in one turn, you should be fine. So yeah, 4 regular attacks and then 1 special attack dealing 5 hits is exactly enough to take it out. So okay, there we go. So we screwed up that time, but let's try it again. Whoops. I'm not on my game today, I didn't even notice that. Okay, and because Sora is at 100%, I can use him. In my case, I actually can't use my Christmas... I'm swapping him now. I actually can't use my Halloween Sora for this quest, because mine's only at like 58 or something abysmal. If yours is above 75, put it right in, and in that final slot, he should do a shitload of work for you. He should put in... It's a 2.5 slot, only at level 17. yeah, Halloween Sorrow would do amazing work there. Really, really good work. So, yeah, I would like to be able to use mine if I could, but unfortunately I can't. So, if you guys can, more power to you. That's awesome. Okay, so we're almost there. Almost at 95. Okay, let's not make mistakes this time. Let's just get through this bloody thing. Okay, one down. Yeah, to be honest, I mean, I don't think anyone's even going to watch this video because it's the same as always. It's just get a buffer and then use that one good buffer to win. Like, one good buffer, one strong medal, and Proud Mode is really not as hard as people made it out to be. There are some conditions, don't get me wrong, there are some conditions that are just maniacal. It's like, I think there's one of the earlier quests that I still can't do where it's like, yeah, only use single target medals, and then it gives you just a pack of like multiple enemies, and it's like, how is anyone meant to do this with, like, we've got barely any single target medals as it is. I think it was on the treasure trove, so we didn't, it's like treasure trove or Miracle of Glory, one of those. Yeah, we had barely any single target medals given to us, and even so, it's like we didn't have the SP to run this anyway. How are they expecting us to get through this? Oh shit. Okay, luckily I brought Flavermeow, hopefully he can do some work. Yay! Hey, Flavermeow to the rescue. Okay, well, I'm glad I brought him. Yeah, mine's guilted at 100%, but it isn't chipped or daled, so don't be too concerned if you don't have Flavermeow. Okay, so that should be the end, yep. So I don't think I need to buff here. Oh, well, if I do. If Malusha can't take him out, then Flavermeow should come and finish him off. But no, Malusha B is able to handily take him out, get back almost all of our SP, and that is yet another quest done. So I'll pause it because you guys don't want to see this. Okay, what's in store for us now? Number 94. Requiring 2 or more gauges allowed. Oh, okay, so we're on to Olympia. That's interesting, because usually it swaps at the 95, but we're on to Olympia now. And only special attacks requiring 2 or more gauges is allowed. Okay. This could be a bit tricky. Because if there's going to be groups of enemies, Hercules is like an amazing medal for me right now. Ooh, what are we going to do? Okay, Halloween Sora, I like that he's there because he could come in useful. He's a good event medal. Herkin Phil is a good event medal. Obviously HD Roxas is not, but again, I keep him there because he has poison, and I keep him there because he fits in well in that slot. If I need to swipe or tap, he sits in there nicely. He's not chipped and not daled because if you guys have a reverse power medal and you want to pop him in that slot, if that was chipped and daled, it would do equivalent swipe/tap damage to what I'm doing. So let's experiment with this one and see if we have a lot of enemies. We can obviously pass this, but it really just depends on the SP cost. I mean, the set I'm running now, if I buff and then use Herc every time. Introduction to Daybreak Town. Yeah, if I buff and then use Herc every single time, that's going to be really expensive real fast, so hopefully there's not too many enemies. He is powerful though, good lord, 6.32 multiplier. That is absolutely friggin' ridiculous. Okay, do I want to make you guys hate me? Kinda. Because for me, I don't know if I'm going to have enough SP to do this like normally, but I could be a real piece of shit and use HD Roxas and just see how much he does. Yeah, you guys are going to hate me. Because I really want to use HD Roxas. Because it's an area of attack. It doesn't cost anything. That's so good. Oh my god, that's so good. That is game changing. Good lord. Actually, come to think of it, he's the only reason I passed Quest 49. Like, before Maleficent came out, I was stuck on 49 for so long. It was that one where you could only use reverse metal special attacks, and I think he got me through it. Oh my god, you guys are gonna hate me. Okay, on the plus side, we can ignore all of these enemies and literally just run to the final boss, I'm pretty sure. Like, at least in this room, we don't have to fight anyone in this room. We can dodge past all of them and get to the final boss. And, okay, you feel free to hate me. Feel free to hate me. But I would recommend that for now. I'd recommend that this is one of the ones that we skip. Because, yeah, the conditions are a bit shitty. Just because the best metal that we have for dealing area of effect with power, like if you have an area of effect power, go for it. If it's much cheaper than Herc, go for it. It doesn't even need to be that strong to take them all out. What about the card soldiers? Maybe the card soldiers could do some work, yeah? Okay, I'm going to take it back now because that wasn't too bad. I expected that to be a lot worse. But we're already at the final boss. Okay, I kind of regret not using Herc and Phil again. Because like I said, I thought that was going to be a lot worse and a lot more expensive. Alright, I'm going to run that again. I'm going to run that again with Herc and Phil and just see if... Oh man, that KHUx is... I love it. I love it so much. Okay, I'm going to run that one again and see if we can do that with just Herc and Phil. Like, maybe not even buffing. Like, just use Herc and Phil with, like, attack boost 2. Would that take out all those enemies in one turn? Let's find out. I mean, it should. It's on a really powerful slot. This should be Olympia again. Yep. Haha, there you go. Okay, I get my revenge. You guys get your revenge. I can't use KHUx immediately afterwards, so... There you go. Feel free to call me whatever name you want. Okay, let's try this again, and we're just going to see how much damage Herc and Phil does. Like, can it be done just with Herc and Phil? Okay, so... We're not going to buff. We're just going to pop off regular Herc and Phil. So he should be able to... Yeah. He does 1.5 bars of damage. That is good damage, alright? Now the only problem is, do you have enough SP to basically deal with every enemy in here? So that was 5 SP for one enemy. You're going to get nothing back for that. Yeah. So we've effectively used 2 and a bit bars on 2 and a bit sets of enemies, so that's okay. The math on that is pretty good. Gonna swipe again, and then... Bap. Yeah. It may have been worth using a Nova on that single enemy, that like chomper egg, whatever it's called. Okay. Alright, we'll be able to kill these guys, and now do we get enough gauges back? Like, if we have over 6 gauges... Okay, cool. We're in the clear then. That's fine. Because there's nothing this guy can do to us at all. Use your Nova here, or use use Sebastian first, and then your Nova. And then we should be able to take it out in one turn. If I do kill him in one turn, I'm just going to pause and quit out, because I don't want to waste the SP. Okay, cool. So, I'm just going to give up here, but there you go. There's a free-to-play version of the same quest. So, yeah, Herc and Phil. That was the entire quest. Herc and Phil in slot 4 of Olympia was the entire quest just then, so there you go. Pause for the next one. Okay, so the next one now, it's going to be the same sort of problem. It's going to be like, only special attacks requiring 3 or more gauges allowed. So, if there are too many enemies, like, alright, so basically, if there are too many enemies, and I can't keep Herc and filling all of them, it's like I want to use Meowdesty, but it doesn't fit anywhere, because like we face packs of enemies that have too many enemies in them. That's the problem. I might give Halloween Sorrow a go. Yeah, I might give Halloween Sorrow a go and see if he does enough damage. Alright, I'm going to test Halloween Sorrow right now. And keep in mind, mine is only at 58%. So it's at a ridiculously low percentage. Wow, that's good damage. But it's a bit cheaper. Okay, so that's at 8,000, and it gets off 3 hits. That did 24,000. And all I did was buff it once. Okay, Herkenfil is really nice there, but we don't actually need it. We only need like one medal that can do a decent amount of damage. So, what else can we have? Honestly, you could probably have, because this is actually a reverse green slot, you could probably have Marluxia B in the front here, do a decent amount of damage, and then almost like swipe the rest. Okay, so once again, I'm doing Sebastian plus Halloween Sora because it's slightly cheaper than just using Herkenfil on their own. And over time, you know, we're saving 1 gauge every time, so. And then just a regular egg, and I think we can just Nova this because, well, at least with my Nova level, I should be able to take it out in 1 turn. There you go. There you go. Who said Proud Mode was hard, huh? Who said it? So there you go, that was pretty much just event medals. I mean, barring that one quest where I was being a shithead. No, I already did it, didn't I? So there you go. Pretty much just event medals saved the day for us there, guys. Obviously, I've got that buffer in the front. But yeah, if you were able to get Sebastian, and I say it over and over again, it was... I really hope you get Sebastian, because that has made such a massive difference to my game. Like, for 1 cost, being up to +3 multiplier, that's insane. That's so good. So very good. What time is it? Okay, so that's gone on for a little while now. Yeah, I like doing this. I like doing them once a day. So I'll put up 96 to 100 tomorrow. Again, assuming I can actually beat them. If you guys are liking this, let me know. Because it's a bit disheartening to see it only getting like 20 or 30 or 50 views or whatever. But again, I'm not really doing it for that. I just want to get the content out there so that some guy 4 months from now I can look it up and be like, oh, how do I beat Quest 94? And I can be there for you, guy, wherever you are. But yeah, I really appreciate it, guys. I really hope you're having a good time. Illustrated Kari 2 coming very soon, which means I'm definitely going to do some pulls. Finally, I'm finally going to be able to spend this stash. But yeah, all right, guys, I really mean it. All the best. Catch you later.